Hello beautifuls, how are you doing? I hope that you guys are doing well and taking time to find rest and peace within your weekend. Today's video is just going to be a weekly wisdom for us to walk into the next week of June 20th to the 26th. What wisdom should we be carrying on with us? What wisdom does Spirit want us to know during this week? All right, so I hope you guys get comfortable, get relaxed, and let's get started. All right, my beautiful. So I have here the cards. I have not looked at any of the cards as of yet. I just set, meditated, shuffled, asked the questions that we needed to know for next week. And now here we are, okay? Please excuse my wind chimes. I really do hope that it's not too loud. But it's a sense of peace, right? Sound is a way of clearing energy. So, alrighty. So the first thing first, what I want you all to do is I want you to get in tune with yourselves, okay? Get in tune, and I would like you to choose one of these 4 cards. Now, these cards right here is representing the area of your life that next week is going to be focused on for you. All right, it's one of the areas of your life that will have a lot of focus for you. So we have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So again, card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4. Now, whichever one that you choose, if you feel called to choose one, great. If you feel called to choose more than one, that's okay as well. There's many aspects of our lives within a span of 1 week. So please, if you feel called to choose more than one, that is completely okay in this reading. All right. So if you chose card number 1, the area of your life that's going to be having the most focus on for next week, new beginnings. 44 new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. All right. If you chose card number 2, we have energy. Number 13, energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. If you chose card number 3, we have knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Wow. Number 28, knowledge. And lastly, if you chose card number 4, sensuality. Number 21, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. Wow. Alrighty. So these are the areas, as I said before, depending on what card that you chose. This is the area of your life that this reading could be related to. And also it seems to be the focus on your week next week. All right. So let us now look at the message. What is the wisdom that we are going to be walking in towards for next week? I will keep these cards up here. That way we just keep them in our line of sight. I don't know if you can see all of them, but that's okay. Alrighty, so let us begin. Alright, so first off, the first question that I ask Spirit is, what is the wisdom for next week? What is the card that's going to be that most represents our wisdom that we need to carry with us for the week? And the card that came out, oh wow, okay, so we have the 9 of Clubs, and it's paranoid. So it's 9 of Clubs in reverse, and it says the path does not walk itself. Alrighty, the path does not walk itself. So automatically what I'm getting from this card here is, what's stopping you? What have you been thinking about? What has been constantly, it seems like automatically what I'm getting from this card is a lot to do with the things that has been on our minds for quite a long time now. This is something that you need to be connecting with, you need to be doing, but it seems as though there's a lot. I'm getting the image in my head of like a checklist, like constantly, like almost like wanting to see the details, like being very detail oriented and wanting to make sure that everything is perfect. Also, for those of you, I'm also getting connection to those who chose card number 2 with energy. Not having the energy, or having so much energy that there's like, you don't know which way to go. And so Spirit, so the oracle message here, the path does not walk itself, it's Spirit letting you know that you need to take the first step. Perfection is not the goal. The goal is to do and to learn as you go. And to do could be anything. It could be just simple as research. It could be as simple as making, that's the checklist. Making reasonable goals. Creating reasonable expectations. Yeah. I'm getting the feeling of like setting myself up for failure. But in the sense, and I don't really like saying that, but that's what I'm getting. But it's in the sense that you put so much on your plate, and I do feel that Spirit is giving you so much on your plate and is giving you so much to confront. And because there's so much for you to do, it's like, all right, where do I even start? And it's causing like this slight hesitation of like what to do next and where to go. Or even hesitation because there's so much, it's almost overwhelming. That's also what I'm getting. Okay, let's get a clarification. Let's get some clarification. Oh, we have a card that popped out here. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. Interesting. So we have the 9 of Clubs, the 8 of Wands. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, 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 yes. Things were coming in fast. I don't know what happened in the past weeks, but with next week, with regards to next week, things are going to be feeling as though they're going to be slowing down, because you need the slowdown. You need the slowdown, and you need the refocus on what it is, material, from spirit to material, that you are wanting to manifest, right? Like I said, there's an aspect of next week, depending on if it's regarding the area of your life that this is going to be related towards, or if it's just something within next week is going to be calling for you to make some kind of movement. And my eye keeps going to this sensuality card. Okay, my eye keeps going here, and I feel there's a message here of it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay, you like not needing to put up that blockage, not needing to be so hard and analytical, and just flow. It's okay to hold, to laugh, to play. You're not following your heart is never going to steer you wrong. Of like, I feel this like making a mistake. Now this could be for any one of the piles here of the categories that you may have chosen, but it's like making a mistake, doing something wrong, and it's like spirit, it's like slowing down, it's slowing you down a bit, of like, all right, the path does not walk itself. It's time for you to take those steps that you need to take, so that way you can start to open up this door, to start opening up this door that spirit is wanting to present you with. Right? So this card here is going to be, it's representing what's hidden. What's hidden. And it's the Queen of Hearts in reverse. And it says, do not stand in the place of danger, trusting in miracles. Wow. Okay. And this card here represents the reality, and I feel we need to flip this card over. So the reality is the 9 of Diamonds, and it's pleasure. Once you carry your own water, you will learn the value of every drop. Wow, okay. So what's hidden versus the reality. Very interestingly enough, the message here that I'm getting, see, it's this is you not doing anything. That is truly what I'm feeling. It's you not doing anything. It's you standing, and I'm getting this feeling within your spiritual practice, within your trust, within you learning how to trust spirit, right? You have had to learn to let go, all right? You've had to learn to let go, to trust. Now, spirit here is also wanting to let you know you cannot, when it comes to going towards what it is that you are desiring, when it comes to you going towards what you are wanting, why are you just standing there? Spirit wants you to trust them. Spirit wants you to know that you will be okay. But you see, you are a manifestation of spirit. And because you are a manifestation of spirit, spirit moves and walks through you. So spirit needs you to move for them to move. With whatever area, I wonder what, very interesting wisdom that is coming towards us. Because the reality here with the pleasure card coming out, with the 9 of Diamonds coming out, it's letting you know that the reality is that there is wisdom and lessons with you walking, with you stepping out of your analytical, critical mind, and you stepping into your intuitive self that will bring the manifestations that you are needing to go towards, that spirit has been setting you on the path for a long time. With the Queen of Hearts coming out, this is not accidental. Absolutely not. This is not accidental. But you see, with the 9 with the 9 of diamonds appearing to appearing for us, it is letting us know that we are needing to learn the value of our path, of our walk. Okay, we got the 8 of the 8 of spades. What else do we have here? The 4 of diamonds. Interesting. Yeah. Spirit moves through you. And so because Spirit is moving through you, it needs you to walk, as I have already said. Now, with the 8 of diamonds, I keep saying 8 of diamonds. Wow, I wonder why. Okay. With the 8 of spades coming up here, right? We see a lot of blockages when we are being indecisive. When we're not being... Our indecisive is coming up due to boundaries, I'm feeling. It's due to lack of boundaries or lack of discipline. Yes. With the 4 of diamonds here, and I see the dog, I immediately think of discipline. The word discipline came to me. So we have discipline coming out, and I'm hearing self-love. I'm hearing choosing you. I'm hearing don't worry about other people, other situations, other things. You need to learn. Next week is there's going to be a huge emphasis on your path, and you actually moving towards that path. It's very interesting. Let's look at the inward and outward. So inward action, we got the 8. Wow, look at that, guys. We have the 8 of spades. Restrict. So that is our inward action, what Spirit is wanting us to do inward. And our outward action is a 10 of diamonds in reverse. All right, so the 8 of spades showing up for us here again. Alrighty. It says, those who do nothing never make a mistake. See, what did I say? Next week is going to be about actually doing something, actually planning something, or actually starting on that list. We have restrict, which brings me back to discipline. That brings me back to discipline and boundaries. By doing nothing, you learn nothing. By doing nothing, you earn nothing. By doing nothing, you are choosing. Doing nothing is still a choice, right? So even if next week, right, even if you do something reasonable within your schedule, because only you know your own schedule, right? Do something reasonable, whether it's I'm getting focused on the knowledge, let me connect above and below, let the knowledge of my ancestors flow. Maybe next week, for those of you who chose card number 3, maybe that is your sign to, you know what? I can meditate for 5 minutes a day. That is reasonable. That is something I can do to connect to my ancestors, to connect to my spirits, right? For those who choose the energy, right? I'm getting the sense of sleep, right? Sleep, like taking a bath, doing things that give you energy, right? If I'm hearing also like listening to music, and inside this picture here you see like she's almost like dancing in a way. It's listening to music and letting whatever energy of the music give you energy. And it's like, you know what, that is something that I can do. I can commit myself to that next week. It's you choosing to commit yourself to that thing, to that aspect that you know that you need. That, like I said, Spirit has been giving you this message for quite a while, but it's something that you already know, and it's just you needing to take the first step, whatever that step is. For those who chose new beginning, wow, with those who chose new beginning, I am definitely feeling resistance. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance for a few of you who chose new beginnings. Yeah, which is going to be very important for you to make that first step. See, for those of you who chose number 2, 3, or 4, there is definitely this feeling of something internal that needs to be like dealt with and handled. But those who chose the first card, new beginnings, it's very much you needing to do this transformation. Like you need to break out of your cocoon, and like I said, something practical. I'm also getting the message, this is for all. I'm getting the message that wow, okay, what is the words? What do you want me to say? All right, I'm getting the message that when you manifest, right, next week, manifest something small. Manifest something that you know that you can achieve. Manifest something that you yourself are the ones that need to take the first step for it to actually come into fruition. Like I said, it's like you put it out there in the universe, and absolutely Spirit will give you all of that. Spirit will give you all of that, but it's like you are not moving, and Spirit needs you to move. I keep on saying that, but that is like, I'm getting a very strong feeling in regards to that. Our outward action, as I said before, is the 10 of Diamonds, and it's in reverse, and it says, without effort, no harvest will be abundant. All right, so next week, that is something I want us to do next week. Next week, I would like us to, or at least at the end of this video, choose one thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing, right? It doesn't have to be a big thing. Okay, for those who chose 21, masturbation. I'm getting the word, I looked at it and it gave me the words, Spirit gave me the words, masturbation, sex magic, intimacy, non-sexual intimacy, right? So it doesn't have to be sex per se, but it can be holding hands, kissing, it could be like meditation, but like a meditation where you are, wow, how can I even, I'm getting this image of two people facing each other, and they're meditating with each other and moving that energy between them back and forth, letting that energy flow, letting that level of intimacy bring them closer. So whatever that means for you personally who chose card number 4, there you go. But let's get some, wow, that card came flying out. Okay, wow, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. All right, new romantic cycle begins. Let's get another card. have faith in your dreams. And I feel called for one more. Wow. Okay. Luck is on your side. All right. So whatever has been stopping you, whatever self-criticisms that you have placed on yourself, or whatever sense of perfectionism or confusion, Spirit wants you to know that they have your back. If you look at this, we have a lot of new moons. We have the new moon, we have another new moon, and we have a waxing crescent moon. But here, Spirit is letting us know that this is for me, I'm getting the message of reassurance. Yeah, at the end of this video, I want you all to choose one thing. Oh, 1 second here. Let's choose one thing that you know you can do next week. Wow, we got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. And we got the 5 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The last message, the last wisdoms as we go forward is letting us know not to dwell on, this is a specific message, but not to dwell on what it is that we've lost. That Spirit removed those things for a reason. And they're wanting to work with you. They are needing to work with you, but you are needing to work with them. Right? There's a cooperation between you and them that is taking place. But you see here, I'm getting the message that you are the conductor though. For those of you watching this next week, Spirit is going to be pushing you to really tap into your own power. You trust so much in them, and they've gotten you to a point now where you do trust them. But what about trusting yourself? What about trusting your own power, your own manifestation abilities? You cannot stand there and yes, expect miracles, because miracles will happen for you. But you see what I'm getting at with the 5 of Cups coming out right next to the Knight of Pentacles is like it's coming a little too slow. It's coming a little too slow, and sometimes that creates doubt. The Knight of Pentacles is very deliberate, and it's very slow moving. The Knight of Pentacles is very intentional. Okay? So with it coming up next to the 5 of Cups here, this is giving me the feeling as though you've been waiting for a long time. And you've been wanting to know, like, okay, what's next? What is it that I need to do? And what next week is going to be a lot of what you're going to be doing next week that Spirit will be guiding you to do is, like I said, you moving your feet. You doing what it is that you need to do to show up for yourself, right? And to know that you do have the ability to change whatever it is that you need to have changed. Spirit needs you to trust within your own abilities and your own power, your own divinity. Spirit needs you to trust within it, because it's through your divinity that they will be able to do the work that they need to do. Especially those of you who chose ancestors. Number 28, knowledge. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Yeah, your ancestors are wanting to give you these gifts, but they work through you. They are you. So yeah, things are a bit slow moving. And you're probably not where you want to be, but know that you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly in the lesson that you need to learn right now in this moment. And next week is going to be Spirit wanting you to move forward with it. Especially if you're watching this, just so you know, if you're watching this right now, yes, Spirit's like, we told you. We told you. We need you to do this. We need you to trust in you. We need you to begin moving. Yeah. Once again, going back to this, the message here, the path does not walk itself. Learn the value. The reality is you need to learn the value of your being. Wow. So that is the message here. That is the message. I'm just sensing, I'm just tapping into Spirit, making sure there's any other messages here. I'm getting a big focus on the inward and outward actions that we need to take part in next week. The inward action. We need to break down those restrictions within ourselves that is telling us no, or that is telling us wait, or is telling us to hold back, or is telling us not to, oh, don't express yourself. And it's like, no, you're restricting yourself. No. Once again, only those who do nothing never make a mistake, which means you're never learning, means you're never growing. So, inward, figure out what it is inside of you that is being restricted, that you are restricting, okay? And we want to understand it, and we want to release it. We want to unrestrict it. And our outward motion of next week is to put in effort. Put in effort when it comes to the aspects of your life that you are needing to manifest. And we're starting small. This is just for next week. So once again, make that list. Make that practical goal. A practical goal that you know that you can do. All right? That is the wisdom for next week. This is a beautiful message. I will be partaking in this as well because yeah, I'm on this journey with you, and this reading was just as much for me as it was for you all. So alrighty, I hope that this message is clear. I hope that your week next week is that you feel the guidance, that you feel your success, that you feel your divine power, that you feel your energy, you feel your ancestors, and you feel that connection. You feel that connection. All right? So I will see you all in my next video, beautiful beings, and peace, love, and truth.